Hi, my name is Sara Davison and I'm best known as the divorce coach. I help people cope better with the emotional and practical roller coaster that you go through after any kind of breakup or divorce. Now, you may have seen that recently in China, reports have been saying that the divorce rates are increasing because of having to spend time in isolation due to COVID-19. And this is causing a lot of people to make applications to get divorced. Now, this is really one of those things that's reflected in the annual statistics for divorce, because I don't know if you've ever noticed, but actually the peak in divorce applications happens in January after Christmas, which is a traditionally family time where families spend time, quality time together without those distractions of work or the school run. So obviously you're pushed together with your partner and spending time, which puts pressure on any relationship. Now, if you've got a great relationship, then, isolation and spending time on your own with your partner can be the best thing ever. It's what you crave and what you never get time for if you've got a hectic job or just a busy routine. However, if there are cracks in your relationship, this can put huge pressure because you're already in an incredibly stressful time. Everyone is worried, understandably, about this new challenge we're all facing with the coronavirus. So this already has anxiety to our plate. For example, financial stresses. I know so many people who are going to be really seriously affected by shutting bars and restaurants. I've got friends that just opened a new bar recently. There's so many people that I know that are in the travel industry or have businesses. I think most of our businesses are going to be affected in some way or other by this. So financial stresses are huge right now for most people. So you add that, as well as the worry about getting sick and losing loved ones, which of course is like the number one concern right now. Everyone's trying to stay safe. Everyone's trying to take precautions. Everyone's trying to decide what they need to have, what they need to stock up on. Nobody knows what the future holds right now. The world is upside down. So you add all that to being cocooned in a space with your partner for an indefinite amount of time. Maybe it's 14 days, maybe it's 3 months. I know that the over 70s here in the UK have now been told to stay in their homes for the next 3 months. Now that's my parents. So I can't see my parents now for 3 months, which is great because they need to do that, obviously. But that has a ripple effect, doesn't it? If grandparents can't be involved in helping look after the kids, then there are so many people who are struggling with that. Whether you're a single parent like me, or maybe you rely on your parents for help because both of you are going to be working. Maybe you're working from home. That's going to be super hard if you've got work to do and deadlines to hit still, and you're working from home, but the kids are home too. That is hard at the best of times. So all these things play on your relationship with your partner. Of course, there's going to be heated moments because you're both dealing with huge amounts of stress. If you're living on your own, if you're a single parent, those stresses you're taking on your own. And that can be, untenable at times, completely overwhelming. So if you are in a relationship and you are worried about the cracks in your relationship and this adding pressure to it, then for sure there's some things you can do. Okay, I would recommend that you start to communicate early on. Set the expectations. You've got to be realistic. You know each other now, right? You've been together for a while. So you're going to know that how each other reacts under stress. So in a safe space, create a safe space for you both to be able to talk openly with no blame, no accusations, and just talk about it, because it's super important to get this ironed out early on. Talk about what are you going to do? You're both under inordinate amounts of stress and pressure. What can we do? What plan can we work together on, to commit together on, to work on, to help you get through this? My advice would be to sit down and just try and work it out. Look at all the different areas. What are you going to do if one of you gets stressed? You'll know which one of you is more likely to be stressy. You'll know which one of you is more likely to lose their temper. You'll know which one is usually more likely to retreat. And just find ways that you can resolve that conflict really quickly, swiftly, without it accelerating. Now, of course, in the heat of the moment, things may not plan out exactly as you're working it out now. But by setting it up and discussing it, at least you're agreeing that you acknowledge both that this is going to be a difficult time, and the sort of things that you can do to dial that down. Maybe you're going to leave the room, maybe you're going to sit for a while and talk it through calmly, maybe you're going to sleep on it. I know some of you are like, no, never sleep on an argument, but maybe you need to in this environment because you can't leave the house and then come back. A lot of you will be staying in the same home. So how will that work? So talk about it up front, because this will help dial down the surprise shock factor of just that explosion of what is understandable emotion. Because we want to protect your relationship. We want to have the foundations that you're going to be kind to each other, you're going to be respectful to each other, and that you're going to be understanding that this is going to trigger lots of things, because the anxiety already is enough to trigger that. The financial situation is enough. Having the kids at home maybe is enough. All these things in isolation are big things to cope with. Put it all together and then shut everyone in one place. That is a difficult thing to manage. So communication, get a plan, discuss and agree. Especially agree what the precautions you're taking are and what the safety measures you're taking are, because you need to both commit to doing the same thing here. It's really important. So I hope this has helped. I hope you find this useful. And for more information, do get in touch by visiting my website, saradavison.com. Follow me on Instagram, Sara Davison Divorce Coach, Facebook the same. Comment and like and share. And do email me, Sara@saradavison, if you have any specific questions. And I will answer them on videos. I do train people to become breakup and divorce coaches. And I do coach as well online. So if you do want a video session with me, if you are panicking, then do reach out and contact me. All right, lots of love. Stay safe. Mwah. Big hugs. Bye.